When you're young, especially in your teenage years, you don't think about the consequences of your actions. You just think, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Life's going to be okay. And for some time, it can be. You know, you can eat like shit. You can party. You can neglect your health or even your self development. But then it eventually starts catching up to you. For some people, that might be in their 30s and 40s. But for some, it might be in the 20s. It's about when you wake up and realize, shit, what I'm doing right now is actually setting me up for failure or success in the years to come. Because our actions have an equal or opposite reaction. What we're doing now does dictate where we're going with our health, our wealth, and our freedom. These are the three things I wish I stopped doing earlier, but I'm glad I experienced them because now I can look back in retrospect and say, you know what? That was a unique experience, but it doesn't serve my purpose anymore. The first thing is I wish I stopped drinking alcohol way, way before. Think about alcohol and the things that come with it. It's fake happiness, it's stimulation, it's just not true happiness. What happens when one drink after the other? It starts wearing off. You're just chasing that buzz all night long. And I've wasted almost a year or decade of my life in that party scene and just going out, being with the homies, the boys. Oh, Saturdays are for the boys. Friday nights are for this. That shit was fun when it lasted, but looking back at it now, look how many years we waste doing that. If you're doing that stuff right now, if you're partying, if you're out, you lose so much time. You lose the time you're out and the next day, sometimes the day after. It's not just the night that you think you're having fun. You pay a heavy price for that. So that's the first thing I would have cut out a long time ago is alcohol. Second thing is I would have stopped watching TV and Netflix and even listening to music. The amount of TV shows I crushed on Netflix was unreal. There was a point at one time when I used to watch Netflix and I pretty much watched everything on there. I was like sitting there with the remote in my hand. Man, there's nothing left to watch. That is a time I could have been building. That is a time I could have been reading. I could have been journaling. But instead, I was watching other people build their success, build their fortunes, build freedom for themselves, while just sitting there consuming mindlessly, cutting out TV, cutting out Netflix. This would have been a huge step in my self development journey. And then, lastly, stop eating processed foods. Inputs. These are all inputs, right? When we put in crap into our body, we get out crap. I used to eat a lot of shit. Those frozen dinners, chips, pop, a lot of takeout. I remember like Skip the Dishes came out, like the app and stuff, and downloaded it. They get you in with the free thing, right? It's like, oh, you get the first meal for free, $12. I ordered it, and then I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. I can just come home from work and order whatever I want. And you get stuck in this rut. Come home, skip the dishes. I would literally hop in the shower, order skip, and it'd be outside my door. But that destroyed my health. I had like a big old gut, skin got all messed up because of all the grease and artificial shit in the food. But then I cut that out. It all boils down to what we're putting into our bodies. Cut out the alcohol, cut out the media, and cut out the fake foods. I wish I stopped doing this way earlier, but looking back at it now, I had to experience that to be who I am today. But if you're watching this, if you could cut these three things out today, you're going to take quantum leaps towards achieving your goals. Peace.